How's it going, guys? So for quite a while now, I have said that the Springboks' depth in terms of their lock position is getting a little bit thin, especially considering the amount of players that we have in our 30s. We need to start finding players, not necessarily just for the 2027 World Cup, but ongoing. There is one player that I truly have in mind that I feel he is the future, and he is one player that Rassie really needs to take a look at further, and that name is JJ van der Mescht. He plays for the Northampton Saints. He just joined this year. He previously played for Stade Francais, and my word, this guy is setting the Prem on fire. Since he's come on, he's caused an absolute nuisance to anybody and everybody that has come across his path. He is 6'7" or 2 meters tall, weighing 145 kilos of just pure South African. He's built on biltong, droevors, boerewors, and just everything on the side. And what do they say? Salads don't win scrums. This guy is a testament to that saying. He is built like he's just built. He's just built. The guy is an absolute monster, and he is a player that can play at 5. He predominantly plays at 5. He can also play at 4. And recently, the Saints, especially with the likes of Troki, they do like to find. And they find a way to get the best out of their South Africans, with Troki now being brought into the South African fold. Not necessarily playing, but he is being looked at by Rassie Erasmus. So hopefully the same happens here, because this man, he's 26 years old, perfect age. The level that he's playing at is amazing. He's been playing French rugby for a good while, which we all know the quality of French rugby. He's come into the English fold, and he is dominating here as well. So this man definitely is one for the future, and he is a player that, is only going to just wreak havoc on everybody that comes across his path. So I did actually end up seeing something on his Instagram, which I thought was absolutely amazing. And this goes to show why Rassie needs to look at this man, because look at how many players it takes to take this guy down. And when he's coming in, he is bringing at least 3 players with him at all times. He has 2 men here trying to stop him, and that still does not happen. Multiple time again, we see this happen. They try, but he is just too strong. How do you stop a man like this? And this is exactly something that we need for South Africa. 26 years old, and he is doing this to human beings. It is absolutely outrageous. Watch again. He stops them in his tracks and he pushes them back. This is on JJ van der Mescht, his Instagram account. And my word, this guy is just an absolute monster. The performances that he's been putting in for the Saints, it's just scary. I mean, you look at this guy, you look at what he does, what he brings. There's literally 3 players trying to stop this man, and they just cannot do it. How do you do this? He is just a physical powerhouse. And this is why I truly do feel, I mean, look at it. He makes that guy look like he's a toddler. He makes him look like he's 2 years old in comparison. And not only is he stopping these people, he is taking them back. They are not gaining any meters out of him. And the Saints have actually started adjusting their lineouts to him, because he's not necessarily he's not a lineout jumper, but what he is a physical powerhouse. So they kind of use him as more kind of as an 8. So he's a receiver, and then he just uses that pure physicality to break away, and it causes an absolute nuisance to to anybody. So having the likes of Alex Coles, having the likes of JJ van der Mescht is just an absolute, it's beautiful. It is beautiful, and he truly is one of the reasons why the Saints are playing so well this season, especially in terms of that physical dominance. So I truly do feel that this man is the way forward. As we see here, 6 appearances, 10 points. He does have a little bit of a temper on him, which is kind of understandable. And I think in the last game that he did end up playing, he ended up getting himself a red. But again, it's going to happen. The guy, he is just an absolute powerhouse, and I cannot wait to see how this guy is going to just develop, because like I say, he's 26 years old. For a for a lock to truly be in his prime, personally, I think he's going to be around 29, 30 years old, where we see the likes of, Snyman right now. But like I say, we want to be having someone that's not just necessarily going to be for this World Cup. We want for the next World Cup. By the next World Cup, JJ will be 28 years old, so he's still going to be brilliant age. And then by the next World Cup after that, which I believe is going to be 2031, he will be 32 years old. So 32 years old for the 2031 World Cup, he will be prime age. The guy, he would have so much experience and hopefully a lot of international experience as well. So this is one man that I truly do feel Rassie does need to look at. For all of you guys, please hit the like button, get this across to Rassie, because I don't care how you do it, just get this guy's name across to him, because JJ van der Mescht is exactly the kind of player that we need as a lock to be getting that international experience, to be developing into a true powerhouse. Because like I say, I don't feel that South Africa have truly found an enforcer. I don't feel that they have found an enforcer like Eben Etzebeth. And I personally feel that this guy is the closest you are going to get to an enforcer to Eben Etzebeth himself. So drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like, subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. And let's get it. Let's get it. I'll catch you guys later.